Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Am. Today we are going to learn how to use Desmos. Desmos is an online tool or an application. You can use your laptop, your desktop, your iPad, any devices that you have. All you have to do is to download it when you have your mobile phone, or you can just simply go to your search engine and type Desmos, but graphing calculator, there you go. What I want you to do is to log in, or if you don't have an account yet, I want you to sign up. Why is that? Since I have my account already for Desmos, I'm gonna log in. Why do I want you to sign up or log in every time you use a Desmos? So that you can save your work. You don't have to type them over and over again. Now let's begin with linear function first, the easiest. So here in the untitled graph, what I want you to do is to type in linear function. Okay, I have my linear function there already. Then save. So what does a linear function look like? Y equals mx plus b, right? So that's the slope-intercept form of linear function. You can use your laptop to type in the function, or you can also use this keypad. Y equals, let's say, 2x plus, let's say, 3. Now if you notice, the grid is populated by the graph itself. You can actually move your screen, your grid, right? Now, on this bar on the right side of the screen, you see the plus and the minus. The plus is to zoom in, and this is to zoom out, the minus, right? Notice I have a red circle there with a curve. The line is in red. If I want to change it, all you need to do is to click this icon, and then notice that it's just a simple dot. You can change it to different styles or different colors. So if I change this to green, boom, it's now green. Now, if I'm going to click a point right here, right there, it gives me the coordinate of that point, 0, 3, which is the y-intercept. Obviously, that's the y-intercept there, or the value of b, and the x-intercept, negative 1.5, 0. It's cool, isn't it? How do you label this graph? What you could do is to type on the next line, if you know that. Let's type in a coordinate, negative 1, 1, parentheses, oops. Alright, and then label. How do you label it? Instead of that label, what I want you to do is to copy this. You can highlight it and then Control C, put it here, and there you have it. The function is on the next to the line, which is basically the name of the line. Right? Is that clear? Alright, now what if I have another function to graph on the same grid? Let's go to the third one. So if I say to you, let's say this is the slope-intercept form, right? If I want to graph, let's say 3x minus 2y equals 1. There you have it. This is the second line. We don't want to get confused with this function and this. The second function, there you go. So change that to, let's say, orange. There we go. So, if I want to clone this, or I want to copy paste this, the first function, y equals 2x plus 3, Control C, I'm going to copy it here. Now, instead of a function, I want a table. How do I do that? Again, click this setting. You see this? There's a table icon. You can change this function into that, right, to create a table of values for this function. The first one, if you notice, it says here the dots are in purple. See the dots here? They're in purple. How do you copy that? One more time. How do you copy this function? Another way is to click that setting or that button. Click that, and if you notice, you have here a duplicate. Boom. There you go. Going back to this table, so the default, by the way, of the table is from -2 to +2. But if you want to add more rows, all you need to do is to go to the last x value on the table, x column, and then enter. Enter, enter, and if you notice, it populates the function. Now, using this pad, I think this is the enter. There you go. It's cool, isn't it? Now, what if you want more points there? So maybe let's try. Oops, it's undefined. You know what? What you could do is to change this to a smaller one, -7. And then let's enter -6. If you want to know the value of the y value when x is -9 or -15. There you go. -15 is gives you -27. Okay, let's save it first. Save. And then how do you share it with? Click this button. You see there's a box and an arrow. You can copy the link and share it to your Google Classroom. Or now, how about the image? Now you have the options from thin, thick, or medium or thick. Let's see, medium. You notice that the lines are thicker and the axis, x and y axis, are thicker in that case. Okay, that's how you share it. You can share it to your teacher. Or if you're a teacher, you can share it to your student. Or you can use it on your worksheet. Oh, yeah, there's another one. Let's say we have, what if I have another function here? Let's say, 3x plus 2y equals 2, right there. So this is a system of linear equation into variables. It gives you the intersection. It gives you an actual value of the intersection, -0.571, comma 1.8757. It's cool, isn't it? So when you're solving an equation or system of linear equation, so if you're using the method of elimination and substitution, you can use the Desmos to check your work graphically.